Hey guys, many of you guys have been requesting for me to do a video on a beginner's makeup starter kit. So I'll try to go about this in the best way I can since many of us do have different needs and different preferences. So I'll try to, be very broad about it. And yeah, so let's begin with the face. Okay, foundation. Honestly, if you don't need foundation, don't get it. Maybe opt for like a powder or a tinted moisturizer. If you don't need heavy coverage, don't get like a really heavy cakey foundation because in the long run it's probably not that good for your skin and there's no need to ruin your skin if it was already beautiful to begin with. So maybe like you might want to consider getting concealer because that's great to cover under eye circles or cover up any blemishes you might have. And like if you have like one blemish, don't use like foundation on your whole face, just use a concealer and maybe some like loose or pressed powder to just kind of even out your skin tone a little bit. So yeah, that would be my recommendation for you. Otherwise, I could go on and on about foundation, concealer, but to just keep it really basic, do a little bit more research on what will fit your skin tone and your skin type. So yeah, so that's that. For blush, I would say maybe get some color that's really natural. One that I personally really like is this Jane blush in Blushing Petal. And it's great because it just gives such a natural flush in your cheeks. And it's also like so natural that you can kind of contour with it too. So, like a nice matte natural blush is really, really good. If you want something like a bit more shimmery to kind of highlight your cheekbone a little bit more and also give that a natural flush, I like Milani's blushes a lot. And this one is in Luminous. And so I really like Jane and Milani blushes. Definitely go check those out. And they're very inexpensive too. Everything I'm going to cover will be inexpensive so that you can just test it out, So yeah, that's that. For the brushes, I would say go get some kind of all-over face brush. This one is from Sephora. And a blush brush. This one is from Sephora as well. And this is an angled one, which is great for contouring and applying blush. Another optional thing that you could consider getting is a bronzer, which will kind of give you a nice, healthy glow. It's great for contouring, and it can look pretty natural too. So if you're not a huge blush person, get some bronzer. Okay, so I believe that's basically it for the face. Now for the eyes, I would definitely say start buying some neutral shades of neutral colored shadows, and both in matte and shimmery, like a shimmery finish, because it'll be that way you can kind of create really natural looks and also really natural but yet glam type of looks. So by neutral I mean shades such as like browns, beige, tan, gold, black. It's great to have different colors so that you can create different types of looks. Black is a definite must. Like you can create a really soft, smoky look with it, or even set your eyeliner with it. I think a black shadow is definitely a definite must. And also a great highlighting shadow. If you all didn't already know, one of my personal favorites is CoverGirl's shadow in Champagne. And I love this because it's great to highlight the brow bone, and it's also great to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. But depending on your skin tone, you might want to check into different types of highlighting colors. So, and I believe that's basically it for the eyes. Some of the eyeshadow products I would recommend that's cheaper. You could try out NYX shadows or like Jane shadows, and they have like a lot of great neutral shades and color shades too. If you want to experiment with some colors, you can try to buy a few colors and just kind of play with it. So yeah, eyeliners are a definite must. I personally really like Revlon's Colorstay and Almay eyeliners, and these are retractable. So you can save yourself like the fuss of having to buy a sharpener to sharpen the penciled ones where you do have to sharpen them. And they also have like a sharpener at the end too. So I think these are a great investment. I personally really like these. If you plan to go for some dramatic looks, get black ones. If you really want more natural looks, go for a brown or gray or darker gray type of eyeliners. So yeah, eyeliners are a definite must. Mascara. Okay, as for mascara, it's really gonna be up to you on whether you want to get a waterproof one or a non-waterproof one. I personally really like waterproof mascaras because they don't smudge on me. They hold my curl, my eyelash curl, and they just last really well. But the downside is that they're not as easy to wash off. So for a beginner, you might want to just try out some mascaras that aren't waterproof, just to experiment with it. And it's just because it's a lot easier to wash off and it's more low maintenance. So I guess that's my suggestion for that. And let's see, of course you want an eyelash curler. I have a Revlon one that you can easily find. As for brushes, to tell you the truth, like when I was just starting off, I did perfectly fine with those sponge tip. But if you really want to start investing in some like brushes, what I would recommend, and this is my all-time favorite brush, this Sonia Kashuk slanted eyeliner brush. This is incredibly multi-purpose. You can line like underneath your eyes with a shadow for a really natural look. You can set your pencil eyeliner with this. You can fill in your brows with this. So I love this. I definitely recommend getting one of these. You also want a very basic type of eyeshadow brush where you can just, apply the colors on your lids. You can even apply highlighter in your eyebrow bone. Just something very multi-purpose. So this is an e.l.f. one, but you can find a basic eyeshadow brush anywhere. So, and also one last one is a fluffy crease brush. I think this is great for blending, for putting color right in your crease, and this is multi-purpose as well, so that's what I would recommend. And I think Sonia Kashuk they have all kinds of brushes that you can find at Target, so you might want to check that out. And yeah, okay, so that's it for the eyes. And now for the lips, I would say, if you're just starting off, don't kind of just hold off on the lipstick. I mean, I personally love lipstick, but maybe kind of experiment with everything else first and then slowly get into lipstick. But yeah, there's all different types of lip glosses. The two kinds that I really like at the moment are the NYX or NYX lip glosses and the Jordana lip glosses. So, because they're pretty pigmented and they're just shimmery and I love them. They feel nice on the lips too. So yeah. Oh, also you have to have some type of lip balm. I use my soft lips quite often. Something that will actually condition your lips. And I hope I covered everything and I didn't forget anything. Yeah, I guess that's what I would recommend for a beginner makeup starter kit. So I hope that helped, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.